Now, busy couple of days. Some folks got way too much rain last night as that system just lingered and lingered. What are we going to see tonight?
Well, we could see another round of heavy rainfall and likely potential flash flooding in some areas. And that takes me to the point, the sad story up there in Franklin County in southeast Indiana. If you are doing any summertime fun, like going to any type of cabins or hiking or doing anything, be wary of any, small creeks and streams when we get these heavy showers and storms around, because the water can rise very quickly, especially if you get 4, 5, 6 inches of rain in about a 2-hour span like they had last night through western parts of Butler County and into Franklin County. Fortunately, the rain fell in somewhat rural areas and not in an urban setting. Otherwise, we could have had an even larger problem to deal with this morning. So for now, radar is quiet out there. I think we've got a couple of hours this evening where we don't have much to deal with weather-wise, except for oppressive humidity out there. Talk more about that in just a moment. But once the next round of stormy weather moves in, by far and away, the potential for heavy rain that could lend itself to more flash flooding, especially given that a lot of the area, the ground has already been primed from heavy rain last night. And then the next concern would be the potential for strong gusty winds with any storms that try to roll through here. So skies have cleared after midday stuff, and boy, temperatures have gotten steamy. If you've walked outside in the past hour, it is completely different than how it felt around lunchtime today. Now, the overall weather pattern setup hasn't changed much, right? We've still got this front parked to our north, and that's where new storms will likely develop tonight. And we could have new storms develop locally as well. Look at all the juice in the atmosphere. A dew point above 70 is tropical, but when you start getting up there mid to upper 70s, like we are right now at 77, you get a storm and it is just going to pour buckets and buckets of rainfall. And not to mention, if they're slow movers, we could easily wind up with more flash flooding tonight. Right now, we're up to 90. Temperatures have surged now that the sun has broken its way out, and it is going to be steamy here this evening. So heat indices are currently in the low 100s out there, and we're not going to see temperatures get much better this evening. So most of us now are into the 90s or very close to 90 now that the sun is coming out. Sharonville, Wyoming, look at that, Delhi, all in the low 90s, 90 in Lawrenceburg at the moment as well. So I think Futurecast a little early, but maybe showing us how things eventually will evolve, right? I am concerned that at some point storms could erupt around the area, and this is what's troubling. Whenever you see them kind of oriented basically in a line like this, that tends to mean storms could train over the same areas. That's not happening yet, but this is a possible scenario tonight, and then we'll likely see whatever storms that come off the Great Lakes drop in here probably sometime after midnight as well. So how things evolve is still the question mark, but I do think we're setting the stage for more showers and storms and potential heavy weather or significant weather through the night tonight. So humid 73. We'll leave it a weather impact night. Tomorrow, steamy sunshine and more storms again with temperatures around 90 degrees. And there could be scattered showers and storms both early and then again in the afternoon and evening on your Saturday. Very similar to what we've experienced the past 3 days. We'll finally get a break in this weather pattern starting on Sunday when much more comfortable air rolls in here. We'll get a big drop in humidity, and for what is typically one of the hottest times of the year for us, the last week of July, we've got some fantastic, very comfortable weather next week.
All right, Kevin, thanks so much.